Welcome back. Let's put this in the ether. You know what? I just want to tell you guys, women, I'm sure most guys already know this. I just want to clarify women are master manipulators, right? They're master manipulators. They have no problem gaslighting you, no problem lying to your face, no problem doing all this stuff to get what they want, to manipulate you, to try to make you think something else when it's actually this. Cheat on you, right? When you confront a woman about cheating, right? She can try to deny, deflect, right? And say that you were the problem, and then when you confront her that you were insecure and all that stuff, right? These are just some of the examples to try manipulating you. Suddenly, for example, in a situation of cheating, right? If a woman's cheat, suddenly, oh, the reason why I cheat is because you never have enough time. You're at work, right? You're at work. Oh, suddenly it's the guy's fault because she's cheating. See, that's what I'm talking about. They deflect on the issue. Like, okay, they're the one who's cheating. They're the one who misleads you. They're the one who's lying to you. But, but for some reason, it's men's fault, right? It's always men's fault, guys, right? They will lie, deflect, manipulate you to believe things that is never not even your fault, right? They will gaslight you, try to make you question yourself, right? Try to make you like, okay, maybe it's my fault, something I did. Don't ever fall for that, right? If you find out that your woman's cheating or doing anything nefarious against you, right? Or put you in the worst situation ever, right? They will manipulate you, mislead you, use you for food, bringing bringing you on, or what's that word? We'll try leading you on into you think that you're in a boyfriend girlfriend situation when in actuality you're in a friend zone. And women do this thing a lot. They manipulate a lot of guys thinking they might have a shot with them. When in actuality they're being used for food, for rides, for time, for support. And this is why a lot of guys are in the friend zone. Who are in the friend zone are being manipulated, right? They're being led on. That's what it is. That's why I'm saying, if don't be a friend with women, man. I mean, I'm not telling you to treat women badly, right? Don't treat women badly. Just ignore them. Basically, once you ignore them, they have no power over you. They can't use their manipulative skills over you, right? Don't give them more credit than they deserve. That's how you bypass all their manipulative behavior, right? Don't listen to them. Don't take all the words as facts. Cause what? Guys can lie as well, but women often lie more than men, right? They're more dishonest, right? Especially when it comes to marriage vow, right? Till death do you part. Remember that? Till death do you part. And later in life they broke their vows. What is a vow? A vow is a promise, right? So if you broke your vow, you broke your promise. What does that mean? You're a dishonest person. You're a disloyal person. And look, if you look at the statistic recently, women initiate 70 to 80% of the divorce. What does that mean? That means that a disproportionate of women are lying, manipulative, right? Manipulators, right? Leading their husbands on. Once they get what they want, they broke up the husband and take all his wealth, right? They're masterful actors. Why do you think in Hollywood there's a lot of women actresses out there that gets award best actress? Why there are a lot of women who's in movies nowadays? Right? They're great actress. Right? What is a great actress? What is an actor? People who act or people are misleading people or lying to people. That's what it is. Right? You gotta tell yourself. Right? If she's a great actress, how you know what she's saying is actually legitimate or not? Right? There's a lot of guys who's in failed relationship because of this kind of lifestyle, this kind of persuasion. They give out this persuasion, lie to men, right? It's like the siren that leading the men on, using their voice that lead the men on, right? They're manipulating men all the time. Look at the story of Homer, the Odyssey, right? They went on this island, right, and they encountered this witch who used her beauty to trap the men and turn them into animals. Right? That's what it is. It's all gaslighting. They'll gaslight you for anything. For some reason, they'll gaslight that the problem that they're having is actually the men's problem. Right? It's always men's fault for some reason, right? They are the perpetual victims in anything it is, right? No matter if it's their fault, they don't want to cause a problem, they're still the victim. Right? They will convince people, they will convince the court of public opinion that they're always the victim. Suddenly, they don't want to take accountability, and that's what's wrong with society. That's what's wrong with women in today's society. Right? They're perpetual victims. They don't like to take accountability, and when you give them accountability, suddenly they make you the bad guy. Right? Twist, do a 360. Right? And that's what I'm talking about. They manipulate you. Right? I'm not saying guys don't manipulate you, but when guys often manipulate, it's usually to get a it's usually a business situation. Like you have to do business, right? You have to manipulate the sales to get what you wanted, like mobsters do a business deal, you know, all that stuff. But women, they manipulate men for the sake of manipulating men to get resources, right? That's what it is. Mobsters get resources, but guys, when it comes to a commodity among men, when it doesn't have to deal with no business, guys don't have no reason to manipulate other men. There's no purpose, right? Guys don't see any purpose unless there's a purpose to do so. Won't usually do it. They don't manipulate friends. Guys don't often manipulate what women, right? They might try to persuade them into intercourse, right? But those are the sleazy men. Those are the 0.1% men out there. Guys don't often do that. Guys understand that there's a repercussions that comes along with it. They gotta understand responsibility. Guys have responsibility to live up to. That's why they don't usually tend to manipulate anything. Women don't have any responsibility. That's why they're free to manipulate anything. They're masterful manipulators, right? Right? I don't say men don't manipulate, right? But it usually come with a guy who's very nefarious, right? Which is doesn't count for a lot of populations of men out there. Guys just like to help each other. Guys like to give out. Guys are very charitable. They're philanthropists, right? Well, they're more willing to help out women, right? But no, women usually get into this relationship with men, and it put men in a vulnerable position by them manipulating them and take all their wealth away from them, take their children away from them, telling the man that she love him. When the woman tell you that she love you, to me, I don't think that's any valid at all, right? I'm always on guard, especially today's women. When a woman say, "Oh, I love you," I question that. You love me, but you're putting me through hell, right? You said you. There's a lot of situation when the guy said, "Oh, you said you love me. Now you want to divorce me." See, she just manipulate you this whole time, right? Feeling changes to a woman. They change like the way they change clothes, right? She could love you 1 minute, then she could love you the other minute, not love you the other minute, right? She could say one thing and mean another thing, right? That's what it is. That's what master manipulator is. Excuse the siren, right? I'm in the ghetto, but back to my point, right? You be careful when you meet certain women, no matter how innocent she looks, right? I don't know why. Like we gotta wait till the sign comes down. All right, but back to my point, right? Enough of that BS in the background. But back to my point. No matter how innocent she looks, look, any woman can have the capability of manipulating men, no matter how innocent she looks. I guess there's a fire going on. Whatever, man. This is the hood. We gotta expect the unexpected like this, right? But back to what I was saying is that, no matter how innocent she looks, no matter how childish she looks, no matter how not nice she looks, right? She could be the prettiest woman out there. She could still manipulate you. They have this ability to captivate men because they use their beauty to manipulate people. She used her beauty, their looks, to captivate men, to lie, right? So this song is breaking my thoughts, but I don't want to get distracted. Must be some really big things going on in the background. All right, but anyway, as I was saying, so now too much dead air. But back what I was saying, right? No matter how innocent she looks, right? No matter how innocent she looks, right? She have the ability to lie to you. All women lies, right? I mean, some women lie less than others, but the point is that they lie to you, right? They lie to you to manipulate you, right? This happens all the time, especially modern women. How many times has this happened to men when they manipulate of being take them out to a date and pay for their food? Right? This is why I don't pay This is why on first dates I don't go to restaurant and I don't pay on the first date. I don't go to restaurant right until we get to know each other. Right? I don't pay. Period. On first date is usually like the coffee date. Right? I talk to you in coffee. And who's to say date have to cost money? I could just take you to the beach and just walk around with just to know each other. Who to say we have to eat on the first date? I don't buy food at all. I don't think dates have to include a dinner and a movie. That's so old fashioned. That's not how it is, right? My thing is, if I want to get to know a person, I take them to places where we can engage in conversations to get to know each other, to interview each other, where it don't cost no money at all. And if she's not down with that, she could go back to her house, kick her out the car, man. She could walk. I don't give a damn. Who to say I had to pay for you on the first date? Who to say I had to take you out on this fancy dinner, right? Who to say a date had to include a dinner and a movie and all that crap, man? But anyway, so this is how the way I prevent from a woman manipulating and using me for food. If she's not down with that, get her out the door, man. You have to understand what is she's doing, how she's trying to use you, right? Because women, given the opportunity, they will use you, right? And guys have to be more smarter than that. You have to be more smart. You can't be a victim because of your hormones, right? Because of your penis, right? Think with the big head, not the small head, right? That's the way of life. Try to use your head more, right? Because women will lie and manipulate you and gaslight every man. No matter how innocent she looks, no matter how petite she looks, no matter how small she looks, right? They will lie to you. They will not take responsibility for their own actions. They will point you as the fault, and she is the victim, no matter whether she's right or wrong, right? And you have to know about this. But let me know if you agree. Do you agree or disagree? You think women are master manipulators, right? Let me know on the comment below. On that note, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, if you want to support my channel, like, share, subscribe. I drop videos daily. And on that note, guys, peace and blessings.